Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Overdrive Files and some juicy nuggets within restoring the Snyderverse. Now first up here, Cyborg is finally getting his hot toy. Sideshow's Collectibles are finally putting a figure out. I think they're also doing Nightmare Batman and Black Suit Superman. I don't know the official release dates when those are actually coming out, but Hot Toys put this out yesterday. On Twitter as well as their Facebook. In the world of ones and zeros, he's the absolute master. One of the members from Justice League is arriving soon as Hot Toys 1/6 scale figure. Be ready for the long-awaited reunion. Now this figure looks absolutely phenomenal, man. Like, this might just be kind of like, I don't know, computer artwork or like the computer rendering, not necessarily the actual like a photo of the figure. It could be though, but either way, like, don't cast any doubt on Hot Toys, man. They put out some of the most incredible figures out there. Just absolutely beautiful stuff. And like, if I was to get one from Zack Snyder's Justice League, like, this is the one that I'd want to get. I mean, obviously, yeah, I want a Nightmare Batman and Black Suit Superman one, but like Cyborg and Steppenwolf, just the way the sort of like apocalyptic like technology and like armor looks, I just love that, man. And just seeing that sort of like sculpture on a figure, it looks absolutely rad. But I'm really curious, is it gonna light up? Is the chest piece, the eye, and the forehead, are those gonna light up? If they do, bonus points. You gotta stick I don't know what kind of battery this thing would take, but kudos to them if they somehow are able to figure out a way to, have those actually light up. But anyway, moving on to some really interesting stuff here. The Dreamscapes of Justice League, a motion comic. Now, this is being put out by the Lightcast podcast guys. This was put out on The Culture Nerd on July 8th. But these guys are doing a motion comic based on those storyboards that were put out back, I believe it was March, the whole AT&T sort of headquarters, that display of the Justice League 2A and 2B storyboards that were put out, that Warner Brothers was putting out copyright strikes on people on like social media, like suspending their Twitter accounts and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, in Q3 of 2021, Lightcast Films presents the Dreamscapes of Justice League, a motion comic. The original storyboards collaborated by Zack Snyder, Jim Lee, and Jeff Johns for the intended Justice League 2 were released March 6th, 2021 in Dallas, Texas at the AT&T Discovery District to promote HBO Max's Zack Snyder's Justice League. There they are, originally in Zack Snyder's office on the WB lot, and they were sort of divided up and kind of put on display with like costumes from the movie, like the Nightmare Flash outfit, Cyborg's outfit, Batman's sort of duster, all that sort of stuff were on display at that AT&T business district at their headquarters. Now, the motion comic being released alongside an AFSP charity event will feature narration from the one and only Ray Porter Darkseid himself, with a starring cast of Harry Lennox, Karen Bryson, Sam Benjamin, Scott Fowler, Presley Coker, Richard Citrone, Christina Wren. Some of those people aren't even in the movie, but obviously like Harry Lennox, Karen Bryson, Sam Benjamin had a very minor role. And obviously Richard Citrone is Ben Affleck's stunt double, who, is known for the whole nightmare sequence from Batman v Superman, that whole like continuous shot, as well as the warehouse sequence. Phenomenal shit. But also it's including members from the Snyderverse community, which is awesome. Megan Laux, Liz Wonder, David Avery, Geraldo Cortez, Anthony Sherfield, Dawson Weedrich, and more. That's really cool. And we get a little bit of a taste of the artwork in this thing. And that looks really good, man. I was surprised to see how well this was, how good this was. You know, it's very in the vein of like the Jim Lee artwork. You know, I guess we'll see how much as a motion comic, you know, how much actual movement there'll be. Not too sure at this moment, but artwork is being done by Mariano de Venezia. And let's see. Also 18-year-old Luis Bedrigo, VFX artist from Peru. So that's it, guys. I mean, this is a very kind of cool idea to put something out there like this. I'm not sure how like all the legalities of all this will work, being that it's for like charity. There's probably some fair use stuff in there, but yeah, I just hope Warner Brothers doesn't go after this and like take it down for like copyright infringement or some sort of like copyright violation. But anyway, it's a very awesome idea to put out there, and I think it's a great way to sort of have something put out there that's sort of in that visual sort of medium for other people to sort of take notice. You know, there was the whole 1.5 million tweets the Monday or Tuesday when Ann Sarnoff dropped that article that Restore the Snyderverse was trending. So I don't know. I just think this is a great way to sort of continue and build the sort of the outcry for people wanting this thing, and hopefully making it happen that we can have the Snyderverse restored. We can get Zack's vision fully realized and put to screen, you know, and him being able to like tell his story that he wanted to put out there. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on this down below. What do you think of the Hot Toys Cyborg figure, as well as the motion comic from, you know, the Lightcast podcast guys, the Dreamscapes of Zack Snyder's Justice League? Let me know down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for future videos. Hit that like button. I'm Rex Overdrive. I'll see you next time.